Hi everybody, this is Angela with the Order of the Purple Cord and RareWiccaSpells.com, and I'm doing a video for you today. It's always exciting to do a video for you guys, and I got lots of really cool stuff to show you, and we're going to do some magic too. My granny hooked me up. She gave me two of the most beautiful chalices. I've seen these things on her hut shelf since I was a little girl, and when we were over there for Thanksgiving, she gave them to me. So this one is actually a gift I had bought her years and years ago. Jeez, I probably was barely 18 years old when I got it for her, a long time ago. Got it for her at an antique shop in Arizona. But look at this here. Isn't that pretty? What a beautiful chalice. I'm going to make some holy water in it. Whenever we do our ritual to cleanse and consecrate all our magical tools that I have over there charging in the window, we're going to use this for our holy water. I sure don't want it to get broken. I'm going to put it over here safe. Now today's magic that we're going to do, we're going to look at some crystals and how to cleanse them and charge them. Basically how to cleanse them, how to get all the bad negative debris that builds onto them, how to cleanse them and give them a restart. And I'm going to use this chalice. Check this out. This is heavy. This is almost like stoneware, I think. I'm not sure. I want to turn it around so you can see this thing. My granny gave this to me. She said it's made out of, I guess minerals, or that's what my grandpa said. Stuff like lapis, and I don't know about all that. But it is heavy. I don't think it's glass, but it is very fragile. Isn't that neat? Look at the inside. Ooh, it looks like the Milky Way or some galaxy. That's the bottom. Isn't that neat? I needed a dish to use to put things in to absorb all the negative and cleanse things up for me, so that they would be ready to recharge for magical purposes. And this is going to be perfect, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. We're going to look at some crystals, and I'm going to show you guys how to charge up your crystals, how to cleanse them, and we're going to use rice. So I'm going to get set up here. I'll be right back. Looking for the spell to charge up my rice that we're going to put in there. So that's on banishing section. Made this here. It's leather bound. It's double-sided. Oh. I guess we could do more than one ritual to charge and empower. You can use whatever kind of rice. I like to use white just because, you know, if you want to cleanse and purify, you use white. So I'm going to fill. A whole bunch. That's probably good. I got a lot of crystals I want to put in there. Let's tie this up. Let me see here. Good amount. Feel it concentrating on its purpose, how it's going to be cleansing. It's going to absorb negative energy from my crystals and magical things, small trinkets and magical jewelry items. And I'm going to recite this little incantation 3 times, because 3 is for manifestation, 3 is for the triple goddess, 3 is for magic. So although it's a simple little blessing, I'm going to say it 3 times because it gives that much more oomph to it. Bowl of helpful divine power, each and every hour. Bring delight and blessings bright, each day and every night. Bowl of helpful divine power, each and every hour. Bring delight and blessings bright, each day and every night. Bowl of helpful divine power, each and every hour. Bring delight and blessings bright, each day and every night. I was feeling it just to kind of help put my energy in it as I was saying the incantation. that wasn't necessarily the one I'm looking for in my book, but still it doesn't hurt to, along the way, if you feel motivated, you feel compelled, you feel drawn to go ahead and say another blessing as you look through your Book of Shadows for it. Rice of the earth and rice of the sea. Clear anything you touch or come near to of all negativity, so that we may be free, so mote it be. Mother Earth beneath us all, hear me now, answer my call. Enter this rice, this sacred creature of earth. Heal all who lie within it, so mote it be. I dedicate this rice, this creature of earth, to the safety and protection of this home, and to draw all negative energy out of everything that comes within its range. I give thanks to Mother Earth for your assistance, so mote it be. I feel like it's charged. I feel like it's ready to go. Let's check out some crystals. So I thought everyone might enjoy looking at some crystals that I'm going to put into the jar of rice to cleanse. First, I have here some 2 little jars of these like citrine crystals. I had a cluster, and I actually got these out of the cluster. Some beautiful citrine crystals. I put them in little bottles that I'm just crazy about, these little tiny bottles. But it's okay, I could just put them in here into our, how do I get this thing? So I'm just gonna put them, I'm just gonna work them down in there. That's good. Next, I have a few of these. They're quartz points. They're flat on the bottom. I have a few of these. I'm trying to find out. Okay, there's one. And here's another. Aren't those cool? I love them. So I'm going to place them in our rice bath here. Next, I have a rose quartz. These are not ones that are for sale. These are all my personal crystals that I keep by me where I work or where I sit in my house all day, every day. This one is for healing, and when I hold this one, it gets rid of my anxiety, this rose quartz. When I had a reading from Psychic Bob, he introduced me to one of my spirit guides, the angel Uriel. And Uriel let me know that rose quartz is one of my special stones in my soul's journey, and that I needed a piece of rose quartz, that when I held it, it would get rid of my anxiety and moments of doubt. And so I hunted it down, and this is my rose quartz crystal here that I use for that. And it was referred to me by the angel Uriel that I learned about in my psychic reading, my one-on-one reading from Psychic Bob, when we first met a long time ago. I'm going to put it in our salt bath here. Still got lots of room in there. Next, I have oh, don't want to miss that. Here's another crystal point. Isn't that neat? Quartz crystals are like batteries, you know. They amplify and magnify any kind of energy around them. It just it's like a battery. It charges you up, it builds you. I like this one because do you notice at the bottom it kind of looks like it has like a smoky thing going on? I think it's a spirit world in there. It's a spirit realm. Do you see a little ghost in the bottom of this one? I totally love it. So we'll put it in our rice here. I have these two that I keep around because I have aspirations of using them to make points for wands. They're not clear, but they would work just fine for a point on a wand, to put a piece of quartz there to direct energy. And here's another larger one. Isn't that neat? Put it in there. And our rice. Check this one out. This is a raw one. Had this one for a very long time. Is that neat? I keep this one. I use a TV, HDMI TV to for my computer monitor. I do so much work on the computer, I need a big screen. So this one I put around the pedestal, you know, where it sits on my desk. So I constantly have that there as a battery for me. Man, I sure hope. There's old lady Heather texting. You can always tell. See here, isn't that neat? How it's just popping out of that there. It's so hard to make sure you guys could see stuff in here. That's kind of a bummer, but I want to show that to you. I'll bury it in our rice here. I might have to have more rice in there. Here's a special one. This one is a blue double terminated quartz crystal. Let's see. Like this here. Isn't that pretty? You guys are usually telling me I'm too far away from the screen, so I sure got it close this time. I'm having a heck of a time getting all these pictures in here. Isn't this neat though? When they're like this could be a wand in itself. It doesn't even have to be on a piece of wood or whatever. This is a wand. This is a battery for your energy. This will direct it. And of course it's going to have all of the powers of the color blue and quartz. I use this one here for this is excuse me, I was about to die. I need a drink of water. I use this one as the counterpart to my pink rose quartz point, being the feminine goddess point, and then this one would be the masculine protective god point. Excuse me. Poke it down in our rice. And if you see here, I think we need some more rice here on top, but that's okay because I got a lot more crystals to show you. Look here, we got this thing going full. Good thing it's huge, enormous. Put some more of our rice in here. Here's a black quartz point, just a little tiny doodad. See here. So those kind of narrow. This works a lot like black tourmaline would, to absorb and repel negative energy. It's a very useful stone. I was thinking maybe to make a wand that I would use for like maybe magic that was more like crone based or the dark of the moon based, I could use that. Now, this one's a special one to me. This one was gifted to me by Sister Dawn of the Purple Cord. Can you believe these things are just laying around in Colorado? I can't believe it. Let's see, smoky, gee whiz, smoky quartz. There's where the camera is, not where that little light is. It's next to it. Smoky quartz. Isn't that pretty? I just love this. I love it. I love it. It's double terminated. It's just amazing. It's so beautiful. Stick it in there. Starting to run into other ones. Gotta be careful now so I don't chip things. This, I believe, is a petrified piece of I think it's a petrified piece of fruit. Like sap. Maybe it's amber. Ooh, boy, I hope it's amber. That would be awesome. You see the color on that? I've had this for a long time, too. It's very pretty. Looks like a petrified hunk of fruit juice or something. It might be amber. I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments. I'd love to know what this is. You could see through it. I don't see... Yeah, it has hunks of stuff in there. It just might be amber. I'll put that in there to charge. This is the old one I've had for quite a while. It's just a raw hunk of smoky quartz. I leave this one on the pedestal of my monitor also by me as a battery for my energy. Isn't that neat? Okay, let's see what we got here. I like this one, a little tiny rose quartz, because it worked great for the other end of a wand. Put a larger one at one end and then this one at the other one. You don't have to, but that's what my plan is with this little point. Really like it. Boy, it's starting to get full there. Here's a twin amethyst crystal point. It's kind of tough to... Sorry guys, maybe with some more practice I'll get good at showing you. How do I show you these things? Gee whiz. So I give my arm, which way does my arm go? There we go. But they sure fire me off the Home Shopping Network. If I worked there, I don't think they would hire me. I get ink on my hands too much printing up Book of Shadows. Here's another twin. How can I show you these better? Little tiny little twin quartz. Can you see that, you guys? I sure hope so. Lighting's real bad. See how it has two crystals stuck together? I'm going to use that for a special magic spell that I haven't come across just yet, but when I need the twin quartz crystals, right there it is. I got a couple of them. Poke that in there. Here's another one. You can barely see it, but it also has a twin. You can more feel it than see it. Right here it has a twin piece to it. Twin point. Here's a amethyst crystal hunk. This is something that I guess is a fetish of mine. I've always done this. This is just a rock, regular stone. I got a thing for these circular shaped, flat rocks. They're kind of like coins. I used to have gobs of these. And I always had dreams of making runes on them or amulets and I used to actually make amulets and talismans, and I would make bind runes, and I would paint it on one side and then the other side blank, and I could line my doorway outside, like my doormat around my door and stuff, with magical symbols, and then put them upside down so my landlord or whoever didn't actually know I had you know, magic going on out there, little witchcraft symbols and all, for protection and prosperity and wealth to come to my door. I'm just bonkers about these little kind of coin-shaped rocks. It's the only one I have right now, because Oklahoma does not have good rocks laying around. Arizona had crystals laying around. Colorado has big-time crystals laying around. But Oklahoma, it's a bunch of gravel, and it ain't even pretty gravel. I'm kind of disappointed in that. But got some more crystals. Let me get them here. Here's a double terminated quartz. Find a good spot for him. Oh, need that rest of that rice in there. Gee whiz. Thank you, Granny, for this great big giant chalice. It's just working perfectly for this purpose right here. This is awesome. I never could do this with my crystals, and it was so overdue. Here's another double terminated quartz point. These ones are from Malaysia. I just love them. And another one. I keep these put up safe for different types of crystal magic. I have two more of these here. These black quartz points. I'm a real rock hound, I'm telling you. I keep crystals and stones. That's just always been my thing. Oh, I just love this chalice. It's going to work out perfectly for this. And then here I have various ones of different size or clarity that are for wands, for wand tips. Here's another, a little bit bigger. Another. Man, this thing's full. And last one here. I think so, yep. You know, any kind of magic that you do from your heart off the top of your head is always stronger than something that you don't know by heart, that you kind of fumble through. So now that our chalice is filled up all the way to the top with our crystals, let me raise up this here so you can see it. Oh man, it's heavy. Look at all that. I'm going to leave these here until after the dark moon. Once the dark moon has passed, I'll know that this rice has absorbed all of the negative and all the residual bad vibrations or ill will, and these will all be crisp, clear, recharged, refreshed, ready for any type of magical purpose that I would like to use them for. So I'll say, Father, Mother, God, Divine Spirit, Lord and Lady, please cleanse these stones with this creature of earth, this rice of earth and water. Please absorb all negative vibrations. Please cleanse these stones. I am very, very thankful for your bounty and for your blessings. Thank you for all your love. I love you so much. And this is my will. So mote it be.